How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we've got another episode of Vanguard 101 where we're going to be taking a look at using your map properly. Now I know for a lot more experienced players this will come naturally, but I've also played with people that also just really don't know how to use the map effectively. But basically I wanted to go through some of the basics on how I like to use the map and how you can use it to improve your sort of positioning before you head into a gunfight and to pick off some more easy kills. So we're going to be covering various tips today and breaking down some gameplay footage. So I hope you find this video useful and enjoy it. So first we're going on to Red Star. Now this was a 6v6 hardpoint match. So we're going to break down some of the map and how I like to use it. So straight away off the back I like to look at where we spawned and make a decision on where I think the enemies are spawned. So they're going to be opposite to us in the direction of that arrow there. So that you can use this knowledge here just to sort of position yourself for the first gunfights and know where to expect the enemies. Now using the objective as well, as you can see it's in the middle of the circle, so I know the enemies are going to be coming from the opposite direction, so I'm going to sort of get there and pre-aim it. Now as you'll see we managed to pick off the first kill there by using this knowledge. Now I'm going to position myself with not a lot of cover to the left, simply because I can see my teammate is over there on the map, so I know I'm safe. And I can keep an eye out to see if he starts shooting. And as you'll see here in a second, there is a little symbol that comes around it where it looks like a firing symbol around his little triangle. So basically I know he's just killed an enemy as well because I can see it in the kill feed. I'm going to keep holding this angle to see if they push up while we wait for the hard point. Now my teammate I noticed on the map pushed up and got killed, so as soon as I hear the gunshots I see the red dot pop up and you'll see that his little triangle disappears, meaning that he's got killed, so I know to go and chow this angle now. And you'll see I hold it, see him there, have him trapped to the left, keep moving around and take that nice easy kill there. Now you can use the map to figure out where the enemies are spawning. As you can see all the blue triangles are on the far side by the hard point, so I know that the enemies are probably spawning over to this side somewhere. As you'll see that is sort of proved right, as I'm just trying to hold the flanks here. And we do manage to get a nice easy kill. So wherever your team is, sort of the enemy will be spawning opposite. Now remember to use UAVs and the recon perk. This is going to allow you to see where enemy positions are on the map. But you can also figure out the height that they're on. So if they're above you or below you. Now they'll have an arrow above them if they're above you, and one below if they're below you. But you can use this to see which enemies to attack first. So we're on Hotel Royal, and as you can see there's a lot of red dots. But you'll see the people that I just killed there come up as just one dot with no arrow pointing in any direction. This means they're on the same level as me. I know it's pretty basic stuff, but it's something to keep in mind when there's a lot of red dots on the map like there is here. And you can use this to know which enemies to attack first, because everybody knows it sucks when there's a lot of different enemies attacking you and you're not sure which one to shoot first. This can leave you feeling a little bit flustered. As you can see here, I knew to shoot the guys that are coming to the door first because everyone else was above us, whereas they were just on the same level as us. So I know to pre-aim that and take them out. This is a really useful tip to use, especially in these sort of blitz game modes where you've got a lot of enemies and there seems to be a lot of UAVs on the map at all times, pretty much. So essentially by predicting where your enemies are going to be coming from, and by getting the jump on them, this is giving you an advantage in any gunfight where you know where they are before they know where you're located. Now this is due to the low time to kill in this game. I'm sure you've all know that you can get sort of two-shotted by an STG with the right attachments on it, and this can be really, really frustrating. So any advantage you can get over the enemy is huge in this game, especially when it comes to sort of pre-aiming. As you can see in the gameplay here, you know, it's just always a good idea to use your map. Once again, I know this sounds obvious to a lot of the more experienced players, but there are a lot of new players still in COD, as it is constantly growing due to it being a new game. Now, you can also use your map to check where there's cover. So if you're running, you can look at this to see where there's a building. Before you learn the maps, once you learn the maps, this isn't as useful, but you can also check to see if an enemy's in cover as well. So if you see a red dot and they're out in the open with nothing around them, this probably means that they're out in the open in like a field or an open space. Or if they're behind a box or something along those lines, then they're probably in some sort of cover. So just keep that in mind before you engage. This also plays really well if they're above you or below you. You can work out if they're in a building or not, and just keep that in mind. So to break down what we've gone through today, you can use the map for lots of different things in Call of Duty. This including where your team is, basically think of the opposite position, so the enemies are likely to be spawning somewhere where your team are not. And if you see your teammates shooting, then you know there is an enemy there. This will show up on the little mini-map as a little firing symbol around your teammates' triangles. And the red dots, if they have a triangle above them, this means they're above you. Or if it's below, it means they're below you. Or if it's just a red dot, then that means they're on the same level as you on the map. Now, you can also predict this, use it to position yourself where the enemies are going to be coming from, so you can get the jump on them in your gunfights. But yeah, I know this is a quick video today, guys, and I do hope you enjoyed and found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. Also, don't forget to comment down any questions for my 400 subscriber Q&A special down below as well. I did post a video about it the other day on my channel, so I'd appreciate anyone for that. So guys, I do hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. Let me know what sort of content you'd like to see come from me soon. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.